Hello, this is Nana Awindo. The program is Greetings from
Mahikeng in South Africa,
the city of Bern in Switzerland,
Germany, Düsseldorf,
Pretoria, South Africa. If it's somebody, why you busy, son?
Greetings from abroad means real business.
Alfred and J. Davidson.
Greetings from abroad, business news.
There's no better way to connect with families and friends than to use our platform.
Enjoy our special package with link-ups from your family, friends, and loved ones abroad.
Especially people from Bolgazara.
Watch out for
Greetings from Abroad Season 3.
coming to you
On GTV every Friday at 9:30 p.m.
in collaboration with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Ghanaian Missions Abroad.
Sponsored by ADB Money Transfer Services and Unique Insurance. Supported by Brussels Airlines, National Lottery Authority, and our media partners.
Powered by Premier Media Academy. Multimedia at your fingertips. Greetings from abroad, still linking Ghanaians worldwide.
Hello, this is Nana Awindo. The program is Greetings from Abroad and it's coming to you from Mahikeng, the northwest side of South Africa. Today I have a special guest. Can you please introduce yourself?
It's a pleasure and an honor. Meeting the Evelyn Fosuamoa.
Okay.
That's where my tree ends.
Reverend Evelyn Fosuamoa is the wife of Kobina Fosuamoa, our own Kobina, who is in South Africa supporting the Ghanaian community. He's a sound engineer, he's a videographer, he's a teacher, he's everything put together. But I have taken interest in this one. So let's talk Ghana.
Yes.
You've been to Ghana?
Yes, I've been to Ghana many a times. Not only once, I've been to Ghana. In fact, I have a home in Ghana. I've built a house in Ghana. So yes, I've been to Ghana.
Okay, so can you say you are now a Ghanaian?
Well, most definitely with pride and just by the grace of God, I am Ghanaian by virtue of being one with my husband. I feel so much proudly Ghanaian in that respect, and also the honor of having Ghanaian children. You know, we are blessed with 3 sons who are really Ghanaians. So yes, I consider myself a Ghanaian wife, a Ghanaian woman, and a Ghanaian mother. Yeah.
Well, I'm asking you this question because most of the time when Ghanaian men travel and they marry out, the confusion of where do I belong sets in. It does not necessarily, mean that the man is worried or the woman is worried.
Definitely.
But at a point in your life, you'll be asking yourself, where do I really belong? And in many cases, when the men at a point would like to probably relocate back home, the issue of who wants to go with me also becomes an issue. So today, we will speak like women and try to assess the situation with married couples from various backgrounds or different backgrounds, looking at the future together. This is Greetings from Abroad. We have a topic to discuss. I'm sure you are ready for it. We'll be talking about marriages abroad. Stay tuned, we'll be back.
ADB is your #1 stop for receiving money remittances from home and abroad. We offer a safe, reliable, and better way of receiving funds from relatives and loved ones. These include global services like Western Union, MoneyGram, and Ria Money Transfer, with which your loved ones can send money from anywhere in the world. Receive money from Europe with Star, Samba, UnityLink, GMT, and domestically at all 78 ADB branches nationwide. So, when you think of safe money transfer, you think ADB.
Get ready to gain strategic insights on the latest business trends in Ghana whilst expanding your network of top-level business contacts at the second Ghana CEO Summit. It's a two-day forum, gala dinner, and award ceremony coming off on the 22nd and 23rd of May at the Kempinski Hotel, Accra. This year's theme, Digital Innovation Economy for Business Growth, will bring together CEOs, business leaders, entrepreneurs, and government officials, 75% of which will identify or clinch business opportunities. And be enlightened by the special guest of honor, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. For registration, sponsorship, and corporate exhibitions, you can call 054-639-1970 or 0244-687-222 or email us at info@GhanaCEOSummit.com. The Ghana CEO Summit is powered by Chief Executives Network Ghana in partnership with Deloitte.
Well, I'm back. The program is Greetings from Abroad. It's coming to you from Mahikeng in South Africa. Our location is in the house of Mr. and Mrs. Ofosu-Amoah. She's a reverend. She's a pastor. She preaches like nobody's business. I'm happy to have you on the program.
I'm glad you've hosted me. Thank you.
Great. I noticed that most of the Ghanaian young men here are marrying South Africans. Would you tell me what the trend, what is bringing the trend?
Okay. Thank you very much. I think for me, I would not define the trend as a singular issue. There are many aspects to it, but I would speak based on my own experience with my husband, Kwabena Ofosu-Amoah. I believe that because my principles of life are based on the scriptures, that God brings people together for a purpose, for His purpose. And when that happens, it does not really matter where you find your spouse or your partner, as long as God's purpose will be fulfilled. And that has been my take, even with couples that come to us for counseling, where Ghanaians are marrying South African locals, and they would come for counseling sessions. My experience has been that I believe that when God brings two people together, it is for the greater agenda of His grace and His mercies, for whatever purpose He wants to achieve. And He knows that He would take a Ghanaian man and combine with a South African woman or a Zimbabwean woman, of course, and fulfill purpose, you know. And so for me, I really think the young men who are here in South Africa from Ghana, who are marrying in South Africa, I always say that as long as purpose has been discovered, then we need to encourage the union. We need to counsel and encourage family, because God has a greater purpose. Because the Bible says that He brings the man and the woman, and the two have become one. You know, and becoming one really is cutting across family backgrounds, it's cutting across nationality, it's cutting across anything that you could consider a barrier to marriage. So it brings a union, and that is the beauty of what God does. Yeah.
That is the beauty of what God does. The program is Greetings from Abroad. We are talking about marriages from different backgrounds, especially in other countries where you find yourself marrying somebody in the host country where you are in. And this is a very unique one, an example for a lot of people. I'm sure you are encouraging a lot of the younger ones, not like verbally encouraging, but when people look at you and your husband, I'm sure they will be encouraged to marry here.
Most definitely. I don't think it's only encouragement for the Ghanaian men, but for South African women, it's almost as if I also want a Ghanaian man. And I always say to young ladies, men are not in a store where you get in and you say, I'm paying for this one. but you wait upon the Lord, and God brings to you that which is befitting for the greater purpose, the divine purpose of God. Yes.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
So how long did it take you after your marriage before you visited Ghana?
After 3 years. After 3 years, yes, because when we got married, then we had we started family immediately. You know, we always say, they that start late run fast. They that start late. It was like, okay, now we're here. Let's make babies. Let's have family. So we had a season where we started making family and just allowing the process of recreation. And when we could then make the trip, we went to Ghana, and that was the most beautiful thing. I remember when we landed at Kotoka, that the first thing that we did, it was a unique trip. It was my husband and his brothers and all their wives.
Oh, really?
Yes, and when we landed, we were so excited that we've come to Ghana. We've come to the land of our husbands, and we kissed the land. And so we are truly honored.
Wow.
Truly honored and grateful to have connected to such a great nationality. I believe that Ghana has opened our eyes to love, because when we came to Ghana in 2004, 5, can't really recall then, thereabout, it was such an exposure for what real love is. I experienced that Ghanaians love foreigners. When we got there, the reception, the love, and we knew we were in the right place. We knew we married the right guys. And we are grateful to God.
Great,
yes.
great. Thank God.
Yes.
Wow, amazing. And then subsequently you had other trips, and then you decided to have a home.
Oh, yes. One of the things that my late father-in-law, may his soul rest in peace, Reverend Fosu Amoa, Papa Fosu was such a great man, and he loved me. He used to call me my executive daughter.
Yeah.
You know, I get goosebumps when I talk about him, because he became not just a father-in-law. I used to tell my friends, I don't have a father-in-law. I have a father in grace. You know, a father in grace as opposed to law.
No, yeah.
And he taught me that it's very important that one day we need to decide with my husband where we would age gracefully, whether we're going to settle here or we will relocate to Ghana, or what would become of us. And I thank him so much, even in his grave, that he talked to me about that. And I started studying my husband's life and his passions and what he would aspire to achieve in his old age. And I realized that my husband is still connected dearly to his people, connected dearly to his land. And if I've loved him, like Ruth in the Bible, of course, I would say, your people will be my people. Your land will be my land. And so we decided to build in Ghana for that reason, that in our old age, we would want to rest at home.
Great.
Yes.
I'm also getting goosebumps.
I understand.
Wow, this is Greetings from Abroad. I'm sure you're enjoying our discussion. This is deep, emotional. It's getting to all of us, but I think this is real. Love takes precedence in marriage, and everything else falls in place.
Definitely.
Amazing. We'll continue pretty soon. Please stay tuned with us. This is Greetings coming to you from Mahikeng. Mahikeng is in the northwest side of South Africa. I'm here talking to my dearest Evelyn Ofosu-Amoa, Reverend.
Amen.
My dear.
Thank you.
We'll be back.
Thank you.
Local doctor, how are you guys doing?
Times are now rough. My daddy told me you were the one that made him buy his house at Kasua.
We need big. So now I'm too sure, no?
Oh, I see. So how are they all doing now?
Look,
Muni how?
Prof, please look after these people for me. I used to help their parents in my heydays. But it's now your turn to continue with the Good Samaritan tradition.
No problem. Dog, and you're More about it. Any 15 way. Any 3 no better center. Trinity. It's Mumba original. Once 15 will be pure. It's Mumba 60-15. Too sure. Bet my machine numbers way.
But Prof, why?
First, no. Now original 590 no pay. But see again, bit my chat machine numbers no. Bit media, ediwa. And na friend no, edaha.
And your prof, me da baby.
Now it's so much easier to win. You can play the same set of numbers in 2 different games, the original 590 games and now the machine numbers game. That's a daha double chance. NLA, development through games.
Grab the mic, Muntie, Ray do my Honsem, Neko, Nepa.
Oh yes, Premier Events in collaboration with Stunning Music Group presents Doma Easter Homecoming. Freeway Easter, no, don't feel rejected, neglected, and not say objected. It is a 4-day non-stop fun and entertainment. Day 1, a Friday, 14th of April, and 6 o'clock to 10 a.m. A cleanup exercise and arrival. And you rest 6 p.m. could see 9 p.m. A welcome cocktail. Ewo abampre dance with a sergeant for or Sadia your Ajimambadu. A Diana PC. A strictly by invitation. Da etosumienu a memory da Saturday the 15th of April. And past 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. A health walk. Yebenante Efra Bampre dance. Akosi Stadium. The Gusaye Corona Den Mida Health Clinic and so a health screening. The Denukuria exactly 12 o'clock p.m. till you drop. The Nyum Osebo Beko Jesse Monkey Century. Na Yako Rocky Serious with Alan Cash and many more. Day 3, there Tosumi and Sunday, 16th of April. And so sorry, I hold draw ye what Doma Bekabo. Ewo a Diana Krumnaya sorry erade. Now after the Chatokra a day 4 and a Monday, Jordan 17th of April, 9 a.m. till 12 noon. And that will be National Campaign Launch of Newborn Care at Doma Hospital. And you may 4 to 10 p.m. And no Aya Hima Asia Youth Empowerment and Advocacy Campaign. Can't get self Akusia Frima Jabe Doma Mahima. Obetu and Mabruni Nina. Join this year's maiden edition of Doma Easter Homecoming. This program is proudly brought to you by Premier Events in collaboration with Stunning Music Production and the Member of Parliament for Doma Central, the Health Minister, Honorable Kweku Ajimaimanu, guest artist, Mama Esther, and Nero X. For sponsorship, contact Nana Adra Awendo on 0576 971 746 or Stan and Elvis on 0241 739038.
Media for the frame, a smoke, but I'm big pack as a salva for Uncle. If you come say, Bam Betran Kakaka. Sisi angasa mi South Africa mafike. Pese me de kwanche echia amanfo bebre me madam fofo ni mi nwanum amenimu omo. Teacher makunta ofake. Ene mi sister Coast. Mi nwa bo aheni mi nyajan ene mo fa se junior. Mi chia wunyina. Enche mwehumi mabe uten tibi bia wo. Mo fa se Sonia Rajwan Nana Damase.
E from me yawo. Because I free South Africa. Over crime or East Legon, she and a Medina of Legon. Medin Chia see more than recommend me the gifty, and I'm Madame for Martin, and I'm a black we see, and I'm a yere socola. Never was for more gun and yina, me chamuna, me chammy mini nefa. I told my fimo pa my fimo, I told me chamuna, and a Tony, James and a Ike, me chamuna, and Chaka say me the Bremuna.
Medini Bright. No South Africa. Obi any more Ghana say from a doctor. And you remember Naji Bibri. Me here Juma but me mammy me former boss. And me mammy so South Africa never here Juma. But me say me chair will be a we push a phone here with me mammy, Mrs. Pat, Mr. Georgina, Brakwesi, Uncle Kid, Sister Gifty, Audrey. Efia Farai Ubia ni much about NG be a befi. No Babestrama. In Piboni, a moment by minor, in the matter 2 year NG be a beba.
My name is Alfred Davidson, Head of Marketing and Operations. Unique Insurance Company Limited. Greetings from abroad, business news. We have a lot of products for you, but today we are going to give you our enhanced motor insurance policy. We have three main types of cover under the motor insurance policy. We have the third-party insurance cover, we have the comprehensive insurance cover, and we have the third-party fire and theft. Now, when it comes to the comprehensive insurance cover, the comprehensive insurance cover gives you a full cover on your car. For instance, you drive in, someone just hits your driving mirror, it breaks, and then the person just drives off. You don't need to change the person and get involved in another accident. You have the comprehensive insurance cover. Walk into our offices, make sure you have your pictures as evidence, or you have a police report. You come to the office, you just fill from within 24 hours, you are okay. We solve the issue for you. Even at gunpoint, when your car is taken away from you, don't chase the criminals for them to kill you. Your life is very important to us. That's why you have the motor insurance policy comprehensively insured. You walk to our offices, we sit down, we take the police report, we go to the necessary documentation, and we say it's a genuine case. Why not? We're going to indemnify you by giving you your car or pay the amount the car was insured at. So all our advice is that as you work hard to acquire such properties, these luxurious cars, make sure you have comprehensive insurance cover and you can have security, peace of mind, and sleep well because you know Unique Insurance is at your back. Thank you.
Well, we are back. The program is Greetings from Abroad. It's coming to you from Mahikeng. Mahikeng is in the northwest side of South Africa, and that is where our location is today. We are having a very intimate chat about Ghanaian men, women marrying South Africans. And it's the same story everywhere outside this location, but we've learned quite a bit. If you didn't join us since the beginning, it means you missed a little bit of it. We're just about concluding. If you did, then I'm sure you have learned something very, very interesting. My guest today is Mrs. Evelyn Ufusu Amwa, a Zimbabwean living in South Africa, cosmopolitan woman, very, very intelligent, educated, with everything put together in a cute body.
Oh.
Beautiful one as such.
Thank you.
So, where do we go from here?
Greetings. I have very loved ones in Ghana that I would really love to send a shout out and just to express really on this program. And I thank God for this program, that there are people that have made my life very welcome, very comfortable in Ghana, and I would love to greet them tonight. I want to greet Mafoa. Mafoa is my mother-in-law's younger sister. She's an awesome woman, just like my mother-in-law. I said to myself, Mafoa is such a woman that I would love to emulate. I would love to cook like her. And I started learning. I'm sure you've tasted my jollof and my fufu.
Jollof and fufu.
It's all from Mafoa. Mafoa would cook for us and she would show me how to do it. Blessings to Mafoa, live on TV tonight, that I honor her and I love her and her children. Secondly, I would also love to really respect and greet my husband's cousin, who is a sister, Connie, and her husband. They've been such darlings. When we built with my husband in Ghana, when we go home, because now I just go to my home, they literally relocate to my house. They just close up their house and they come. This really brings deep sentiments to me. They close up their doors, shut up their programs, and come and join us. And it's the one thing I've been preaching to South African women, to say if you do not know what love in service and in action is all about, you need to go to Ghana. And it's because I've seen it. I've seen it and I always see it. And so to Connie and her husband, I really want to honor you and say, may the Lord richly bless you, Connie. You are a young woman. You are my husband's sister. I respect you. I love you. She calls me mommy. I guess it's because of my calling. But really, she is the mother here. She is my husband's sister, and I respect her. May the Lord bless them.
Amen.
Yes, thank you.
Wonderful. We also send special greetings to Openyi CD Apia, Mama Auntie Age, Uncle K and your wife Gifty, the family, Ohima Sweets Ohima. Greetings from South Africa to you all this evening.
Yes.
I'm sure you are enjoying our discussion, and everything that came to us from us today is full of love. So love to everybody who is watching us.
Amen.
And I hope you continue to pray with us. This is Greetings. We try to bring family closer, especially those who are abroad. If you enjoyed our program today, say thank you to our sponsors, Ghana Free Zones Board, National Lottery Authority, and of course, Unique Insurance. We were supported this time around by South Africa Airways. We'll be back next week. Continue to pray with us. From Evelyn and I, we say bye.
God bless.
So pesika mani e papa na usika no wabamba ahotoso wo mu dia. Ene na mekamfo ADB sika kwabia ma wo. Efio, akwantuo mu o. ADB sika kwabia ma wo ne wadofo ne abusuanfo sika mani mu ani gie sronko. Yesanso sika mani ahodo bi te se Western Union, MoneyGram, ne Ria Money Transfer. Abusuanfo ne adofo betimi amma no sika fa so abri biara. So adofo wo Europe abochima mu ma no sika fa Star, Samba, Unity Link ni GMT so a betimi akɔgye usika no ADB nkwabata eduason wotwe a ɛwɔ ɔman mu afa na nyinaa mu. Umpe wei na opeden. Se bani sika mani mu ahotoso de a ene na mi tu fu se fa ho don ADB abusuakuo.